Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Convertible Conversations. I've noticed that a lot of us these days tend to worry that our country might change, in the United States, that our country might change radically after the election in ways that many of us believe won't be good, no matter which person wins the election. Some of us think things are going to change for the bad either way. So we worry, for example, what will happen if the balance of the Supreme Court tips away from whichever way you like it. Some of us worry about what will happen with the borders of our country. Some people worry about economics and the balance of trade, and we worry about jobs being lost to another country. And some people worry about whether others are paying their fair share of taxes. We generally don't focus on ourselves, it's just others, of course. Well, I want to talk to you today about what happens when we worry about the future. Virtually all of us, when we worry about the future, we never consider God and what His involvement would be in such a scenario. That's just part of worry. When we worry, we tend to think, it's all on me. What am I going to do? How am I going to fix this? Will I make it or whatever? And we never consider the fact of God being with us in those situations. And so we ought to worry if we don't consider God being with us. So here's what I want us to know and remember today. God lives in the now. Now, God is above time, and He can see everything in the past and everything in the future and everything right now at the same time. But where He dwells, where He lives, where He's involved with us is in the present, not in the future. He's here with us in the right now. So think about all the possible future scenarios that you and me and every other person on earth could imagine. I mean, all of these different scenarios that we might worry about, there would be billions of them. Well, the odds would be very slim that any one of us would come up with exactly what's going to happen. And God is not in the not happening. He's in the happening right now. He really doesn't want us to worry at all. So if we do consider what might happen in the future, He wants us to always take into consideration that He will be there with us. He's in us, He's with us, and He's for us. And He always works out every situation for the good. Now, rarely do we see that ultimate good in the midst of what's going on. But one day, if God deems that it's important for us, He will show us the good that He worked out of whatever that situation was at the time. We really can trust God. We can depend on Him. We can count on Him. Now, it doesn't mean that situations are always going to go the way you want. But it does mean that He's there with us. He's going through things with us. He hurts with us. He rejoices with us. He comforts us. He loves us. Many times, that's the best thing that we can get out of something not working out the way we want. Just coming closer to God and realizing that Jesus is there with us and loves us and is going through this with us. He's always with us. And He does promise that He always works out every situation for the good. So today, when you, and I'm talking to myself too, when we are tempted to worry about, oh, what's going to happen if that person wins or if this person doesn't win or whatever, really don't even think about that, because we don't have a clue what's going to happen. What we imagine probably won't happen. Most likely it won't happen. And we're not thinking of God when we do that. So just plan on Him being with you all the time, and then enjoy the now. Enjoy the present. Enjoy what's happening right now, because here's where He is. He's with you right now. He's in you. He loves you. He's for you. Enjoy that today and every day. Thanks for watching. Hey, I'd love to get together with you. Send me a personal message on Facebook or email me. Let's get together. Let's talk. I'd like to get to know you better. Thanks for watching today. So long.